Hi guys, Wheelie Malk here. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're having a little ride out from Bridlington. I'm going with the Brid Bikers and one of Robrider's mystery tours, although we know where we're going, so it's not really a mystery tour, but just a nice break in the weather for today really. So going from, well, just been to Trackers Cafe, we're going a kind of long way to Strawberry Fields and then Squires and then Seaways, so we're doing 3 cafes allegedly, although I might not do the full trip because I want to be back home at a reasonable time because I've got to go back to West Yorkshire in the car later on. Still got some World Superbike races to watch, excuse me. So there's a good handful of us, 8 or 9 I think. Like I said on my last video, to be honest, it's just good to get out because we've had some absolutely horrendous rain. The rain's not been horrendous, it's been rain, but it's been constant. There's been a lot of flooding, and my stream at the back of my house is lovely, nice and deep. And it's spring water, so it's clear as a bell. Clear as a bell, is that right? Anyway. So just making his way out of Brid. There's no facial camera, as when I set up I realised it's set on photo mode, so I'll take a photo, won't I? But when we stop, I'll try and get somewhere to put it onto video mode. And it looks like there's only 6 of us. I thought the other 2 that came, or that pulled up, were coming with us. It doesn't look like it. So, yeah, 6 is better than not, isn't it? Still quite a bit of standing water around, you know, puddles and stuff like that. But then, you know, bits of the road are dry as well, so it don't really matter. I want tenner today, won't we going for grip or anything. Yeah, as you can see, fields as you can. Lots more water in fields. Luckily, I've had the bike ACF'd. I had a service on it just before Christmas from SW Bikes in Putton Cranswick. Steve were doing a deal where if you had a full service in winter, you got a free ACF treatment. So I got both bikes, to be fair. They give them a really good clean, and then ACF'd them, which is more than I do. So at least theoretically I can just get home and rinse the rust shit off really. So it's now like round about the 20th of February, 21st or something like that I think. I got out in I think it was January, so I've been out for a few weeks on bike. I hate winter weekends as well. I ended up going out in car for a drive on a Sunday if the weather's right, because the wife don't like going out when it's cold out bike, so you know we have to do things together. So we go out in car a lot. But so we get out, but it's not the same as being out on the bike. You know, I've touched on the mental health thing before. It's a great way to clear your mind. Just forget about everything, because when you're riding a motorcycle, you have to sit more care than when you're just driving a car. Sometimes when you're driving a car, you just kind of do it on autopilot, because you're not really going to fall off, are you? You have to be going mad in a car to tip it. But on a bike, sometimes you don't have to be doing much. You know, taking out of the road surface or something, quite easily hit some mud or something or whatever, and before you know it, you're on your ass. So it takes your concentration, which, weirdly enough, the concentration of riding a bike takes your mind off everything else. So it's good to clear your mind sometimes. I was having a little flick through YouTube last night, because even through winter, YouTube's fairly quiet. You know, none of us get out as much. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some like all the time do something. I know Richie Vida's been out in Morocco, so he just got back, I think. But Freddie Dobbs, he's over in Thailand. Being English, he went over to Thailand. Looks like he's had a cracking time. But my old booker, Peaky Biker, he just got back on YouTube. He had a bit of a rest of it. It was good to hear his voice last night. Hopefully meet him soon at some point. And Nata, I met him on a Pecos trip last year. Cracking lad. A few others as well, Danny Job. Well, loads of other lads, but you won't really know them, because they're not YouTubers as such. We had a great time, so much so I've decided to go this year. He's really going a different way. I thought we were going straight on. So welcome back. I haven't got much of the way here because I didn't have this camera. So hiya, welcome back. Yeah, I left it on photograph mode. That was no good. So I've been on a ride out with Brid Bikers lot, led by Robrider, who normally does mystery tours, but we knew where we were going today, so just a normal Robrider tour from Trackers Cafe. Just been to Strawberry Fields Cafe. They're going on to Squires, back to Seaways, but I want to go home and watch football. So I've coming home from Strawberry Fields. So just had a breakfast there, so I could do a semi. East Coast breakfast review, although I don't know, it isn't really on the East Coast, so but it was definitely a feast. I only had a small one because I had a sandwich earlier, so I just had a small breakfast, which was 2 sausage, 1 bacon, 1 egg, some beans, and I had spam on it, although it wasn't proper spam, but it was still nice, like I said before. So some people do get hung up on real spam, you know, because real spam's either square or oblong. Round was just pork and ham or luncheon meat, whichever. It's alright, it tastes roughly, so you'll be picky, but you know, they had it, so yeah, that was nice enough. Nice bit of they have like thick toast, that was nice. Cup of tea was nice, so marks out of 10. Ooh, well, there we go. So it had the spam, so it can get the extra point for that. The sausages I thought were really nice because they were not too fancy and they were not cheap. They were cooked well cooked. The bacon was cooked well, yeah. Beans, there were no tomatoes, weirdly enough. But that, like I say, I got the small breakfast, so there was tomatoes on the larger breakfast, but I think they were real tomatoes rather than tin tomatoes. I prefer tin tomatoes. So it was a definite I'll give it an 8.75, to be fair. I think 8.75 is a good mark. Well worth it. Like I said, I would have had more, but yeah, can't grumble. 8.75 Strawberry Fields Cafe. Gets the thumbs up from Wheelie Mount. And at least it were open this time, because last time I came with you, we're closed. We were again going to go to the Monkey Pot Cafe, but that's closed on a Sunday, because that's only just started up on a Saturday in the middle of Feb, last week I think. So that's probably one of my next venues. Although, like I said, today wasn't really a breakfast review, but you can always stick one in. It's come a little bit more cloudy, and I think there may be the odd spot raining. But it's still nice enough, still warm, 13 degrees, was it warm? 13 degrees, so it's not cold. We've got to have a dry ride home. Ready to go home. It's just, you can't express sometimes how nice it is just to get on your bike and go out. Just being able to do it. When the weather's stopping you, and you know, people will say, well, you can go out in rain. Yes, you can go out in rain. And I do go out in rain. But it's not as nice in rain. It's more of a necessity. If you've arranged something or you're going somewhere, you'll do it. But I wouldn't just set off in the belting rain. I'd set off in the wet, because it's really wet today when I set off. It's just, biking's not really designed for the rain, I suppose. Well, of course it is. You know, you're out in the elements more than you are in, let's say, a car. Let's be honest. So like I said earlier, which I probably won't put in the video, won't be in the first half of the video, because I think I'm only going to use the beginning of the first half, is I'm testing the Aochi C3 Plus, which I bought for this bike. So it's this one here. So it's smaller than I have a C6 Pro on my Kawasaki. But that comes with front and rear facing cameras. I had them on my KTM when I had it on, but I didn't ever use them. I used them in garage, having long, but I didn't use them on the road for any footage. I suppose they were there for maybe dash cam purposes, but I'm not so bothered for that really. So I bought the C3 and I got the discount from Ricky Reader. Thank you very much, Richie Reader. So yeah, I think it was about 78 quid, something like that. Maybe a bit less because it was in dollars. It's small, it's more like an iPhone size. I need to adjust it because it's too flat. It needs to be a bit further up so I can see it a bit better. So far, it does everything that the other one does. The maps might be a little bit small. I don't know if I can zoom in on that. But I need to get, like I say, I need to either hardwire this or that one in, or I'll get another USB plug for the sat-nav, because I use the sat-nav for proper sat-naving. I think the Waze one's just there because I use Waze on my phone on my car. It's more for the interaction with the music and what have you. I have music playing. So, and you can make phone calls, or people can ring you, or make phone calls, I would say. So they're just, Apple CarPlay. Most people are using them now in cars, so everyone knows what they're like. So yeah, just a little toodle home now. This will be a fairly short video. I'm not going to rattle on with anything. Just keep it nice and short and sweet. Want to get back out there because I've not been making that many videos, obviously, for the last 3 or 4 months. So I am going on a proper mystery tour, apparently. I said apparently though. 14th of March, roughly 13th, 14th of March, Saturday overnight. Stopping in a hotel somewhere, but the organiser hasn't told us where we're going. That should be fun. Again, as long as the weather's not too bad. But nice to do something different. And I've got Beacos coming up. Or even contemplating going to MotoGP in Phillip Island, because it's the last year. They're not doing Phillip Island next year. So we're looking at getting a flight out there, watching MotoGP, so the last one there, and yes, just doubling it with a boys' holiday. Yeah, so like I said, this is only a short one, so I'm going to end the video here. All that's really left me to say is do the norm, which is subscribe, like, click the notification bell. I'll say ciao for now, really welcome. Thanks for watching, everyone.